more warm-up stuff to do. Guys, if anyone's here, it's a light session, but not necessarily an easy session. I'm going to, let's see, 3, and 4. 10 minutes. Put 10 minutes on the clock. Get a little more warm-ups to do. Couple more. 3 minutes of non-cycle, just a big jerk. 3 minutes of jerks. 4 minutes of snatches. So it's 10 minutes total. You saw me do this yesterday, a little heavier weight. Today I'm going to do it with a lightweight, and I'm going to try to do it without putting them down. Except after I finish my jerks, I got to put them down so I can do my snatches. Guys, I said I got to warm up. Just a little bit. I don't know why my back's been so sore. One more warm up. What do we got here today? Hey, Anna. Hey, Lucy. My cat. All my favorite people. You know what? If no one else showed up, you guys would be enough. You make me happy. All right. I need to trim my hair. I do, actually. Anyway, on to this warm up. I'm going to see if I can get 100 reps. I don't know if that's possible. If I were to put them down, if I were to do the regular triathlon set, it would be possible because I'm going light. I could probably get 120, 130, but because I'm not putting it down, it means I got to be careful how I approach this. Get this one last warm up set in, guys. Prop up the bells. So I'm going to make a doctor's appointment for the next upcoming weeks. Because I'm just not right. Flip it off. I don't like having flip off. Let's do this. No. We're no different than that. No one likes not feeling right. But I'm fairly in touch, fairly intuitive with my body. I do have a tendency to ignore it because I like just doing what I do. So it's a weird combination to be intuitive and knowing something's off, but then not, uh, you know, going to see exactly what it is. All right, I'm going to catch up with you guys. Just a moment. All right, guys, so I only got 10 minutes on the clock, then I'm done. So I'm going to catch up now. I won't be able to talk at all for 10 minutes. That's going to be a nice break for you guys. You guys heard me. Hey, Abigail. You guys heard me talk and talk and talk this morning at 5 a.m. Abigail says, I miss you, Shirley. I miss Shirley, too. Always appreciate when she comes in and talks. When she joins. Say, hey, Carl. Carl, how are you? So, yeah, it's a nice break for you guys. I'll finally be quiet for 10 minutes. Unless you count, the moans and the groans, because that'll be happening. There'll be some moaning, there'll be some groaning. And it's kind of about clean and jerk. 3 minutes. Without putting it down, I go right into jerks. 3 minutes. I put them both down. I grab one. I go right into one arm snatch for 4 minutes. None of this will be fun. All of it has to be done. It doesn't really have to be done. I could turn the camera off right now and go upstairs and take a nap. And it's tempting. Now that I said that, it's a little tempting. So it has to be a conservative approach. Otherwise, they don't make it go. This is the same thing that I did yesterday, except with a lighter kettlebell. Yesterday, I got a rest break in between because I was using a heavier weight. Today, with a lighter weight, I'm going to attempt to do it. It's only the second time I've done this all the way through without putting the reps down, without putting the kettlebells down. Wish me luck. Carl says it's good. Awesome, Carl. Try for 6 reps a minute with my clean and jerks to give me 18 reps. I'm going to try to push it a little bit. 18 jerks, maybe 10 reps a minute, which would give me what? 30. We'll go. We're going to see. I'd like to get 100 reps. Go. I'm going to try to keep a running count in my head. Just a second, guys. I could be way off in my own count. I was trying to keep a continuous count. Usually I count reps per minute. 101. All right. Hey, Duncan. Still working with purple. I am. Both purple. The heavier purple, I did that yesterday. Well, hey, Mary. The lighter purple and the heavier purple. Yesterday I did the lighter purple. Thanks for the 11 thumbs up, guys. Hey, Toy Pups. 101. I wanted 100. Got 101. Gotta like that. Gotta love that. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you being here. That was a continuous set. God inspects them for me. Hey, Mark. Mark says amazing work, Yogi. Thank you so much. So normally when you compete in the triathlon, you get anywhere from 5 minutes to half an hour of rest in between events. Today was a test day where I decided not to rest at all. So I went from the clean and jerk to just the jerks. That was tough. I went out a little too fast on my long cycle on the clean and jerk. Thank you, Mary. And that made the jerks pretty hard. I got less reps than I thought I was going to get with my jerks. It still did okay, though. I think I got 24 reps with my clean and jerks. I got 20 plus with my jerks. And then I did okay with the snatches. I'm going to do the age group event. I will do a age group event. I don't know when, though. The thing is, my age group, 60 plus. Yeah, I know. I don't like saying it any more than you like hearing it, guys. With the 60 plus, I only have to compete with the 12 kilograms. How lucky is that? I've been training with the 18s and occasionally now the 20s. Way back when ago, I used to compete with the 24s and train with the 28s and the 32s. But hey, those days are gone. I'm not a young man of 45. And since I'm Mark and Joe. Hey, Mark and Joe, I hope everything is going well for you guys. I saw your shorts of you getting in some tough reps. Mary's waving. Duncan, are you guys all subscribed to Duncan Walsh? Formerly Fitness Motivation, and now presently $1 billion syndrome. Duncan Walsh, there's a reason he has $1 billion syndrome. What would you do if someone offered you $1 billion? Hey, Duncan, are you subscribed to our friend Mark up ahead here? Let's see if I can't drop the link. Or can I? No, I can't. Gravity Core Fitness. I think you guys see a lot of common ground. Hopefully you're already connected. Mary says, Duncan. Duncan is an extraordinary athlete and trainer. I don't know what he's better, as a trainer or as an athlete. I'm going to guess, even though he's a great athlete, I'm going to guess he's a better trainer. But you can find out for yourself. If you go to $1 billion syndrome, Duncan's got a plan for you. He will work with you where you are and get you to where you would want to be. As if someone said, what kind of shape would you get in if someone offered you $1 billion? What could you do in 28 days if someone said, end of this 28 days, if you show up every day, you get $1 billion? Well, guess what? End of 28 days, hey, Buddha, end of 28 days, you get $1 billion as far as how you will feel. Your health, your fitness, your muscle, all of it. Tone, size, lose weight, whatever it is you want to accomplish, Duncan will tailor it to you in the $1 billion syndrome. If you go there, if you put in Eric25, you even get a 25% off discount. And Duncan's been a good friend of mine. One of the reasons I have a members only channel, because of Duncan and Eric Lapointe. Sitch, my friend, how are you? Duncan's going to take a look. Yeah, you're going to like Gravity Core Fitness. He's another very explosive athlete. He's one of those deceptively. He reminds me of Burpee Reaper. I watch Duncan and I watch Brian Lane. I watch Paradox, and you can see how explosive they are. It's like bam. But people like Reaper, people like Mark, they're so smooth. They look so good doing it, so easy that it almost. There he is. Speaking of explosive, I was just talking about you. Reaper, you Gravity Core, you look so smooth that people don't notice how explosive you are. Same with Mark. But if you really pay attention, you see nothing is missing. Nothing is missing in any of Reaper's reps or Mark's reps or Leo's reps for that matter. Same with Eric Lapointe. Although Eric's a little more obvious in his explosiveness. But he's smooth. I think that only comes from thousands upon thousands upon thousands of reps that you get that smoothness that Reaper has. Or it could be you have to be a Raiders fan. I don't know. You guys tell me. Reaper will tell me. So I'm done, guys. I got my reps in. I got 101 reps in 10 minutes flat. It was nonstop. Kettlebell clean and jerk. It's called the long cycle in kettlebell sport training. Without putting the weight down, you got that last rep, you went right back in the rack position, and 3 minutes of jerks. Then you put it down, you put one kettlebell aside, and you got one, and you got 4 minutes of one arm kettlebell snatch. People say this movement, everything is possible as long as you can figure out the movement. Agree. And I think you figure it out after, a million or so reps. It'd be interesting to find out exactly how many reps Reaper got in his lifetime. Easily millions and millions. When you're knocking out holy grails, often. This is the longest I've ever seen Reaper stay in shape, by the way. Don't know what I mean. Normally you're in your bulking phase. Reaper says, also people that want to get them, but it's only 10% working out, 90% diet. Hope everyone is showing you guys that. I hope so. Hey, Keith. Hope you guys read Keith's message. Keith's. That's might be the hardest thing that I've said today. Keith's. Is Keith is more than one Keith? And Keith. Never mind. Reaper says, yep. Yeah, normally he's getting a little plump this time of year. Not this year. Reaper's on point. He doesn't have time to get out of shape and get back in shape. That was the older Reaper. This is the older Reaper. He says, I'm not too joy just. All right, guys. I got some yoga to do, some breath work, and a phone call today at 1 o'clock. I know it's a lot of yogi time. You should have skipped this one and showed up at 1 because Goga is going to be up. Yoga with Goga, and we're going to talk why he turned to yoga. 8 years. He's been practicing yoga for 8 years. And it's because of the deep, deep grief that he was experiencing. He says hypnosis jokes. Anna says, thank you, Yogi. Thank you, Anna. So yeah, the journey with Goga. Yeah, you can't miss that one. Sure. It's a journey of grief, having his heart broken in the deepest sense, in the in one of those big losses that we just don't like talking about. But we are going to talk about it. Reaper says, have a great day, Yogi. In and out, got to start work. Hey, Reaper, thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate it. Let me know when I'm supposed to shout out Raiders, and I'll be there. Love you guys. I'll see everyone later.